Hi, welcome to Comic Book Business News, the holiday edition of Comic Book Business News. So, happy Hanukkah, happy Hag Sameach to our Jewish viewers, and happy Christmas to our Christian viewers. So, we will start out with the year's 10 biggest comic books. So, starting out with Talk Bernie to Me, a lovely tale from Devil's Due Comics about the life of Bernie Sanders. Talk Bernie to Me, to me, appealed to the baser fans out there, the fans of Political View, filled with such guest guests as AOC and the freshman front. This comic book is should appeal to the democratic socialist in all of us, as well as such people as well as possibly Bernie's crowd, and all those people who love Bernie should love Talk Bernie to Me from Devil's Due Comics. Another hit from Josh Blaylock. Also, Josh Blaylock thrilled us this year with AOC's own booty comic, cranking in at number 2. And she multiple variant covers for that comic book, including this one, done in like where AOC is made out to be an Amazonian princess. The comic book is very good. I highly recommend it if you're a big fan of Freshman Front. Also, number 3, possibly one of the best comics this year, Spawn 300. The big 300 issue from McFarlane, from McFarlane and TMP Productions at Image Comics. This comic book so is great. Look at this cover. Todd McFarlane in honor of his greatness at Spider-Man, which he did a few covers like this. This is the comic book you want if it's Todd McFarlane. Look at this artwork. Oh my god. And I hope Todd is sort of not caring. Oh, isn't Redeemer so great? I mean, wow. Just more artwork. This is great. Great stuff. And at number 4, and from Eric Larson, is Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man one-shot from Larson. This is some really great artwork from Larson. Really great stuff. And this one from the Kubert brothers is Adam Kubert's Up in the Sky. This comic book is so great. And 4 stars for this comic book. One of the definitive Superman comic books of this year. Star Wars is at number is at number 6. This is like from Marvel comic books, Marvel is not doing a good job on these Star Wars comics, but because it's Star Wars, we had to have a Star Wars comic book in there. I would say this is a 3 out of 4 because it's good artwork, good attempt from the first saga, from the one with Han and Chewie, the definitive ones. This is King Thor, Thor the King. I like the premise. I'm liking it more every time I see it. Thor as a king. Thor finally succeeds his father Odin and is king of the gods. For those who follow along the movie storyline, this is actually a very good comic book. And Amazing Spider-Man, very good comic book. Very good. There is a spectacular Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 820. 835 is very good. Symbiote Spider-Man. The new Symbiote Spider-Man title is very good. And at number 10 this year on this year's countdown, I would say is Action Comics Leviathan. The artwork was very good in there, and Bendis' writing was exceptional as usual. So 4 out of 4. I highly recommend it. Just Bendis is just masterful and other things. So to wrap up this year on comic books, I actually did a lot that happened this year. I did 7 comic book shows. I mean, wow. I was on tour, 7 different shows. I actually a new volume of my Maccabee Ladies series was published. And 2 Star Wars movies this year. Kind of remarkable. And Shazam earlier this year. Kind of remarkable movie. And that was perhaps the best comic book movie of the year. A year that included also Dark Phoenix and also like the Avengers Endgame. So happy holidays again. Happy holidays and enjoy your new year to all those people who like comic book business news. And next year, I hope to have another season of comic book business news. Okay, till then, comic books to people everywhere.